Chapman Heron, the lefty pitcher on staff, is really their ace, but Peyton Burnham has been such a great 1-2 punch behind her from the right side.
So here we go with game 2 of 4 in our second round. The Georgia Bulldogs and the Arkansas Razorbacks. And we're away at 1:45 local time here in Athens, Georgia, with Ellison and Goodwin. Then the first 5 players in this Georgia lineup, seniors or juniors. A lot of experience lost from last year's Super Regional team, but a lot still returned. In their home beds here, getting to work at their home facility.
Whatever your first game is.
Burnham's 1-2, grounded off her glove. It redirects into right center. And Goodnight, after a sharp turn, will hold on to the leadoff single. Ellison grounded into a fielder's choice, walked twice, stole a base in the opener yesterday. There goes, oh, Goodnight! And Goodnight to the base runner on a diving catch by Bree Ellis.
Package to talk about how she's one of the best players in the country. What a rough job by Bree Ellis to just rob extra bases from time.
You can get creative here. You can bunt, you can steal. He goes with a hit and run. And it worked out beautifully, except for Bree Ellis, who will now field this one from Jaden Goodwin. Now we get to see Bree Ellis hit after a wonderful first gamer. We'll start it off. A couple of lefty batters against a lefty pitcher for Georgia.
A couple of lefty starters that Georgia has on staff too, with Lily Backus and Randy Rolling. Very unique to have 2 lefty starters.
That's popped up to shallow left and on the 10th pitch. Kramer with a slap ground ball over to second. And with 2 out, nobody on. 73 career home runs, the most of any active Division I player. She homered in 7 of 8 SEC series.
It's probably because she's hitting, not slapping, not a speed player, hitting almost 500 with over a 1,200 slugging percentage, 25 home runs, and she's getting on base almost 70% of the time. To see her walk and know that they want you. They don't want her. She's at first base. They want to go at you. They want to get you out instead.
A couple of hops to second, routine for Ellison, and who rewrote what was possible in our sport. You deserve all the attention in the world. Down to third, that's foul from Gordon. The Razorbacks have Peyton Burnham, the freshman in the circle here, against Lindy Ray Davis. A well-struck ball is going to turn foul. The senior from Calhoun, Georgia, on 2-2 will line one hard to the gap. That takes a low bounce off the wall, and Davis just rocketed that thing so hard she couldn't get to second. Digby pops it up. It's caught by the catch. And a base hit on Tuesday in the 8-0 Georgia win. Every one of her RBIs this year has come with 2 outs. But not here. 2 scoreless for Burnham. 11 left. Left center field off the bat of Kaylee Wyckoff, and tracked down by the Gold Glover Goodnight. She hasn't won one yet, but boy, is she capable.
The splits to reach and go up and grab it. This is her home field. She's very comfortable with it. What a play by Dallas Goodnight. Right off the bat, she was shaded more toward right center, had a long way to go.
She decided to stay in Athens over the summer and specifically train her speed. She sprinted almost every day, and now you mentioned up around 21 miles an hour. So the fruits of that labor there.
This will be a little bit easier for her here, Taylor, as she retires Courtney Day. And it will be an 8-pitch inning. Courtney Deifel told us that Peyton Burnham trusts all her stuff, and when you trust any pitch in any count, it makes you pretty tough to dig in on. Here she goes, up and in again. Another jam job for an out. her out swinging. Why change if it ain't broke? Why do you think 3-4 changeups in a row works for Peyton?
Because it just falls off the table. Seems like it starts at a really good height and then it just drops.
Ball.
3-1 pitch. Right back to Burnham again.
Glove, another changeup that Goodnight hits hard down into the ground and just.
There goes Goodnight. It doesn't matter. The pitch was strike 3. She can keep running, but this inning is over. The Georgia crowd is telling her to go home. It's a strikeout. Better, so the Tigers will be out. Everybody else should be in. Kentucky might be the only one that has to sweat a little, but even then, an RPI at 33, they shouldn't have to sweat too much. Carly Davison laces his ball to left, and Jaden Goodwin was perfectly positioned.
Perfectly over more toward the left field line. Goodnight shows some range, and now the left.
75 off the bat of Davison, but nothing to show for it.
Ball.
On your home field. This one's not going to quite make it to either of them. It'll be Digby out from short. 3-2 for Johnson. Flailed out to Goodnight. Dallas and Jaden can share a laugh again if they so choose.
With your team and about 50 games played, you're pretty much laughing at everything.
And Goodwin wastes no time, slapping this first pitch to short by Rijo. So Jaden Goodwin around up there. She's seen 3 pitches and she's 0 for 2. Dallas Goodnight with 2 of the game's 3. Pitch at bat. Her first time up. Right back to the circle. That's the best offense for Georgia.
Just can't seem to squeeze it. It bounces off of her glove, almost like it's a new glove. That's not.
Arkansas, the best fielding team in the country besides FAU by fielding percentage. And it's a nice job by Davison on a play that could have gone awry here.
Mike Davenport is now the third base coach. His first year here, a couple of national championships at the D2 level.
Ball.
Great 2-out hitter, Marissa Miller. To right field, that's down for a hit. Wyckoff's throw will be to the center of the infield. And Marissa Miller with another 2-out knock gives Georgia the game's first run.
Pavitt thought about getting her barrel underneath this pitch and it turned into a line drive. For it in a hitter's count. And Marissa Miller from the 7-hole able to push across the first run of the game off of the freshman, squares that pitch up. Line drive to the right side. What a good piece of hitting.
2-1 to Castori, only her 4th start at first base this year.
Yes.
She shows a bunt with 2 outs, and now Georgia runs itself out of the inning. In 2010, Bree's going to bat after Reagan Kramer and before Ella McDowell, with Arkansas trailing by a run here in the 4th. How nice it must be, but it's another lofty head-to-head. Kramer to right center field, fading fast, but not fast enough for the closing speed of Goodnight. No green light on 3-0. So Randy Rolling has retired every batter in this game except for Bree Ellis, who has seen 8 pitches. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, no hits in the game against Randy Rolling. And a ground ball to first will end the scoreless 4th. Peyton Burnham, 4 innings, 5 hits, a walk, 2 strikeouts in the earned run against. And now Herron, a completely different look as she torches Castori in the dirt. Pinch hitter for Georgia, Hannah DeVillo will bat for Moa Williams. Not going to waste any time.
Saw a post-game interview with Robin Herron. Think about who the hitter is and put that in her head. She's just almost like a robot out there to execute pitches.
The 3-2 here is bounced to second for a force out. So here's Ellison with 2 down. Good night. Great runner at first. There goes Goodnight, and she is safe.
Depth too. Look at how fast she gets to her quickest speed. Does not take her much time at all. And as a good base stealer, when I get up.
Andy Miller has been all over these changeups. Big 3-2 pitch here. It's a strike. Just zipped it in there at 69 to end the inning. And the Dogs have been flawless in the field. They needed to be because Rawlings only struck out those 2 batters.
And added velocity, and her pitches became more consistent with that mechanical tweak midseason.
Day drills this ball to left field. A long home run to tie the score. Courtney Day has hit home runs on the biggest stages in softball, and here at the SEC tournament, she unloads.
And Bri Ellis, she can punish pitches. Randy Rolling got away with a pitch. It was a swing and miss by Courtney Day that she just, I don't know, she just swung and missed through it, but it was a mistake over the heart of the plate. Randy Rolling goes back to that drop ball. It's a mistake, and a Courtney Day hitter who has so much experience and power is going to make you pay. She's not going to make the same mistake twice in an.
She and Bri Ellis entering the week combined for more RBIs than 24 Division I teams. That's those 2 over entire teams as Rio taking a coaching and teaching job at a high school in Texas, Tarkington High School in Cleveland, Texas. And a foul ground. Davison will pop out.
Playing later on in April and in May, and it was the weekend after the Oklahoma series they got swept.
Her home runs tie the game now 3 years later. And Kennedy Miller puts the ball into left field just over the leaping Digby.
It's about knee height is now up about thigh height in that 1-ball, 2-ball difference.
Johnson slaps one to third. That'll end the inning.
I think she gets her foot back just in the nick of time. It wasn't pretty footwork by any means, and that's what a slapper is.
Call on the field is safe. We're considering it. My team and I are strongly considering it. In the air to left field from Jaden Goodwin here. Didn't look like it. And to right field for Wyckoff. In the Super Regionals the last couple of years. A fly ball to left here. Robin Herron, 6 pitches. The 3-2 is high.
I mean, the competitiveness in me, yes, but the smart part is a no. Think about it too. They were going to at least pitch to her differently if they're going to pitch around her. All been outside in the left-handed batter's box with Marissa Miller setting up, living on to see another pitch.
1-2 to third, caught on the fly, and then airmailed into right field. An errant throw is going to put runners at second and third. The junior from Texas Tech on 0-1. She gets hit.
That play is under further review.
It's like when you are trying to leave the table, but you still have your veggies.
Fully in the batter's box, you don't have to make an attempt to move out of the way. Is in the river.
And it is a ball. It's a dead ball, but it's ball 1 because the pitch would not have been a strike. Kramer at third, Ellis at second. 1-2 pitch is taken for strike 3. Tie game in the 6th, and a ground ball chopped off the glove of the first baseman Kasturi, and the recovery made by Ellison gets Georgia out of the inning. 6, 7, and 8. Batting here for Georgia. Emily Digby over to short. Rio plays the hop cleanly. Miller up the middle. Rio gloves it, and from her knees throws her out.
What a play by Rio.
Her name is Rio, and she slides across the sand. But she's been way better today, and she will take this game into the bottom of the 7th. It's been a wonderful tournament so far. This has a chance to be our most epic ending in the first 5 games. 1-1 Georgia and Arkansas. And a first pitch swing from Carly Davison. Lifted out to left. 7th 3-ball count of the game. She's walked 4, given up 2 hits. Miller ropes it to left field. That's over the glove of Goodwin. And Miller pumps the brakes at first. There's the bunt. It's laid down to first. And Castori got eaten up by the dirt monster. So the Razorbacks had the winning run at second.
On this play, with the way that she got up, yeah, her almost like a toe pick and ice skating. The top of her toe gets stuck. She rolls her ankle and just falls to the ground.
And the sophomore, and Georgia will make a first base substitution here as Castori leaves the game. There's ball 4. Ellis swings away. Deep left field. Her first swing is as grand as it gets. That's why they didn't pitch to her the first 3 times. They had to pitch to her now. Nation's best hitter. Oh, by the way, Bri Ellis has just tied the SEC single-season home run record with one of the biggest swings of her college softball life. Bri Ellis' swing.
The tongue, the face, she knew it even off the bat, and she didn't even really get all of it. She's a little bit out in front of this Grand Slam swing, but it still does the job. She said she was just looking to hit the ball in the outfield and the air for a sac fly, and she is so strong. Just keeps going. They did not have a choice. They had to pitch to her. Her only swing of the entire game, the only strike that she saw all game, and that's what happened. She quickly put 4 runs on the board with it.
Might not be enough billboards with Bri Ellis' face on them. 26.